Welcome to this edition of the UNA Week in Review presented by Lions HR. UNA teams go 5-1 on the week, while the Lion cross country teams compete at the GSC Championships. Find out more right after this.
What would you do with an extra 2 to 3 hours per day? Would it surprise you to know that the average small business owner spends more than 30% of his or her time on issues related to human resources? At Lions HR, we've helped hundreds of business owners lower their employment costs while giving them back the time they spend on such things as hiring and training the right employees, sourcing affordable employee benefit plans, providing the right workers' compensation insurance, developing effective workplace safety plans and employee retention strategies. You can take back the 2 to 3 hours per day you're spending on all these things. Contact Lions HR and let us show you how.
The UNA men's and women's cross-country teams each turned in a 7th place finish at the 2016 Gulf South Conference Championships Saturday in Huntsville. Emily Hudspeth led UNA individually with a 16th place finish in the 5K race with a time of 19:18.35. On the men's side, Justin Watson led the Lions with a time of 28:58.52 in the 8K race. He finished in 14th place. The UNA soccer team celebrated Senior Day with a 5-0 victory over Valdosta State on Sunday. Eleanor Costello scored 3 goals in an 18-minute span in the second half to lead the Lions. Goals by Susan Lang and Callie Huey had given UNA a 2-0 lead at the break. Earlier in the week, the Lions were on the short end of a 1-0 decision against West Georgia. The Wolves scored the game's lone goal in the first 2 minutes of the contest, and the lead held up. UNA is now 7-7 on the season and 6-4 in GSC play. The Lions closed the regular season with road trips to Christian Brothers on Wednesday and Union on Saturday. The UNA football team got a career day from quarterback Jacob Tucker in a 52-21 non-conference win over North Greenville. The Lions piled up 653 yards of total offense. Tucker posted career-high numbers in passing with 378 yards and rushing with 132 yards. He finished the night with 3 touchdown passes and 2 more scores on the ground. His 510 yards of total offense was just 9 shy of his school record. Receiver Dre Hall had 10 catches for a career-high 162 yards and a touchdown. It was his 8th game with at least 100 receiving yards. North Alabama, now 5-1 overall and 4-0 in conference play, will return to GSC play next week, traveling to Delta State on Saturday. Kickoff is set for 2 p.m. in Cleveland, Mississippi. The UNA volleyball team recorded a trio of victories on the week to take over sole possession of 2nd place in the GSC standings. The Lions knocked off West Georgia, Lee, and Shorter at Flowers Hall to improve to 21-4 on the year and 11-3 in league action. Natasha Famina had 44 kills and a 4.40 per set average on the week. Lexi Bradley also had 38 kills and a .492 hitting percentage. The junior from Florence also added 12 blocks. Other top performers included Jaden Davila McCleary with 127 assists and Ashton Kapovich with 53 digs. UNA starts a 4-game road swing on Friday at Christian Brothers. Match time is set for 7 p.m. on the CBU campus in Memphis. Thank you for joining us on this edition of the UNA Week in Review presented by Lions HR. I'm Shane Herman. Stay up to date with all of UNA athletics by going to www.roarlions.com.